from June 2011 to March 2012.
Canada World Youth, in partnership with Elephant Thoughts, offered a program called Rising Spirits
to 89 First Nations youth aged 13 to 25.
Rising Spirits was funded by Ontario Trillium Foundation and provided youth with leadership development and public engagement opportunity.
The youth participants, who are from the Ontario communities of Cape Croker, Owen Sound, Fort Albany, and Kashechewan, were involved in workshops and activities focused on leadership training,
community development, creative work, and traditional teachings. The program culminated in a 3-day symposium which allowed the different groups to come together.
Throughout the program, the youth were challenged to take a critical look at the communities and
as well as to question their needs and strengths. There are many things that youth love about their communities, but there are also changes that they would like to see.
With help from Canada World Youth and Elephant Thoughts, the participants organized themselves and took action.
Whether they feared for the loss of their language or culture, wanted to see more recreational activities in their schools, or were afraid of the destructive nature of drugs and alcohol on their communities, youth took charge and did something about it.
They organized awareness campaigns, activity days for younger youth, and fundraising events,
all of which were guided by the needs that they had identified as a group. Most importantly, they voiced their opinions.
The youth faced cameras and recorded their thoughts. They harnessed the power that video media provides and are making their voices heard.
Here is some of what they recorded.
What do you want to change in this town?
Legalize drugs and alcohol, ban them from coming in from cash, and we like to see a new arena, because the arena here it's getting damaged.
There are things that I like to do other than drugs and alcohol. I choose to have a better life other than that, because I have lost a sibling over drugs and alcohol, and it has definitely changed my life. And
I wish there was like an arena for the kids, because there's a lot of hockey players here and they love to play hockey. Most of the hockey players are on from Fort Albany. There's like only a couple of basketball players like myself. We should really have an arena, maybe a sportsplex.
What I really want to see is a change in reserves. I really wish they'd stop drinking, stop doing drugs. They should really stop doing everything. Just make this reserve clean, showing that kids a greater future instead of seeing them getting drunk, getting waste. Drinking and driving is bad. I seen that last year. I seen a car crash in the ditch. It was up for years too. I noticed that they was drinking.
Like with alcohol, the young ones will say, no, I don't like alcohol, but then when they get older, they either get peer pressure to try it, or they see their parents or someone in their family try it so much in the house, they end up doing it.
what I want to see in my community is that I want the kids to keep stepping up and doing things on their own and not be afraid to take a challenge.
What I think is important mostly is that you guys are in charge of your own destiny. You guys have a say in the kind of place you want to grow up in, right?
Yeah.
Like, you guys, it's important for this place to have the things that you want and that you need, right?
Yeah.
I think that's really important.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, definitely.
One of the best things was just seeing the students out there, the youth on the land, talking with the elders, learning about their past, about their ancestors, the way they traveled, the way they lived. That really for me was one of the best parts of the trip. I also learned a lot about the threat that our land is under. There's a lot of encroaching industries in the area, along the Albany River, even on the land, and they're getting closer and closer. And I'm just starting to realize this in the past short 2 years that I've been here.
Resources and encouragement are very big things. So I think making sure that students have the resources to be able to follow their dreams is huge. And I think that's for a lot of Aboriginal youth is the resources to get there. but I know we're capable of a lot. So, stick with it.
Sometimes you need a little push, right?
Well, yeah, and definitely just believe in yourself and know that you can do whatever you want to do, but you have to believe in yourself to be able to get there.
If I have a message for the youth is dare to dream big. Don't make any excuses. Instead of coming up with reasons why you can't do things, come up with reasons how you can get there. That's my message for the youth, because you guys are strong and you guys are young and you guys are full of energy. So go ahead and get it done. Miigwech.
The original ideas and thoughts of today's youth will be the ones that shape the world they live in. Rising Spirits asks youth from First Nation communities across Ontario to not only get involved in their communities, but to define the terms of their engagement and express their thoughts creatively. The combination of youth-driven community projects and the exploration of digital media and film production gave the Rising Spirits participants the chance to use their hands, hearts, heads, and voices to really start stepping up and creating their world. We encourage other youth around the country to do the same.